Hey guys, it's Jen from My Create Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make this, a decal, using Oracal 651. Hey guys, so to make this vinyl decal, I'm starting in Design Space. I'm going to go to the text box and I'm going to type in what I want it to say. So I'm going to do "And so our adventure begins," but because I'm going to use two different fonts, I'm going to do it separately. So I'm going to do the "And so our," and then I'm going to go to the text box again and then type in "adventure," and then I'm going to move it up quickly, and then I'm going to do another text box where it just says "begins." And I want to change, the "And so our adventure" and then the "begins" to a different font. So I'm going to select the first one and I'm going to go to the font box and I'm going to go to system. And in the system is the free fonts that Cricut gives me, and I also have all of my fonts that I downloaded from Devant.com. If you don't know how to download something from Devant.com, I have a video tutorial a few videos back if you're interested in seeing that. So I'm just going to find something that's bold and something that I like that might be a little too bold. So let's just keep looking. It's all your preference and what you like. Definitely do not like that one. And some of them you can change and make it bold as well. So I'm just going to keep looking really quick. I didn't have anything in mind when I was thinking about making this. I actually kind of like that. So with this selected, I'm going to click on the style and then click on bold. And sometimes it'll change it and sometimes it won't. So that one did. So I definitely like this one. So I like this font. So I'm going to take this and change it into the begin one, the begin too. So I'm going to change the name. So I know it's this one up here. So if you go to the begins and then click on the font, and then you can go up and type it in. I think it was this one. Yes, no, yes. So I'm going to go do the same thing and just click on bold, and that's the same font. So the next one I want to do is this adventure one. So I'm going to click on the adventure, I'm going to click on the fonts again, and I'm just going to find something that I like. But I'm going to get rid of this because that will just show me the ones with the C, the letter C. So I'm just going to go through quickly and try to find something. I know I liked one. It was called Hello, so I'm going to type that one in and see what that one looks like. Yeah, I like this one. So I'll make it a little bit larger. As you can see, some of the letters are widely spaced, and then you can see some of these are right next to each other. So there's a couple things you can do. So with it already selected, you can go to the line letter space, and then just down arrow it, and it'll bring them closer together. And I know that the D's are really close, but I'm going to work with that next. So with it already selected, I'm going to go to the ungroup box up here, and I'm just going to move, and it will ungroup each one of my letters. So I'm just going to move the A over, and then just work my way. So the D is already connected, and move the V over. You can use your mouse or you can use the arrows on your keypad, but I'm just going to move them over with my mouse, trying to keep them the same way that they were before. Since there's 3 of them here, I'm just going to select the 3 of them and move them over, and then I can do it separately. Makes it a little bit faster. So I like the way that it looks. I can see that they're all connected to each other. So for each letter that you moved over, when they're attached like this, you don't see it, but Cricut sees it, that there's a line here in between. So if you would attach all of these, it would cut out the way that you see it, but then it would also cut out the little lines here that you do not see. So you want to select all of them, and then you want to click weld, and you want to make sure that you had it the way that you like it before you click weld, because it doesn't like undoing it. So I'm just going to move this over a little bit and kind of play around with it and make it that however I like it. So I like how it looks, but to me there needs to be something more, like something here or even up here. And maybe I can put some trees in or like a little heart. So I'm going to go to my upload button and I'm going to go to view all. And these are all images that I already had uploaded to my design space. So I'm going to just type in trees ones. Oops. And see what comes up. So kind of like this. So we're going to just click on that image and insert it and see what it would look like. Make it a little bit smaller. Maybe put it up here. You can kind of play around with this and see whatever you like. I think that's kind of neat. Just gives it a little something to it. It's going to go in our camper, so I think that would be kind of neat to have in there. So I like how it looks. I think I'm going to keep it just the black color the way it is. I'm just going to move this down a little bit. There. But again, do it however you like it. You can make so many fun vinyl stickers with your Cricut machine. I've made several. I put them on my walls in my living room, in my kitchen, and I put a few in my craft area where I am now. So the possibilities are endless. It's so much fun. So you just gotta make it how you like it. But I really like how this looks. I think I might just play around with it a little bit more. To give it the finished look. Maybe I'll add something up here. The tree is green, so we'll see what that looks like. So I'm gonna pick just a green color. There. I really like how that looks. So I'm gonna cut it out this way. So again, because I detached all of this, it would cut it out separate. So the and so hour would be on one line, adventure on another line, and begins on another line. So in order to make them cut together, I'm just gonna move this guy out of the way, select all of that, and attach it. Then when it cuts out, it will cut out exactly how it looks. And I'm just going to move this guy up a little bit and just resize it to whatever I want. This is going to go on the inside of my camper. So I'm just going to figure out what size I want it, make it, I'll cut it out, I'll weed it out, and then I'll show you the process of me putting it inside my camper. Okay, so my very talented daughter just came in here and said that my thing needs something else, and I agreed with her. She thought this would be kind of cool. So I went into Google and I just typed in pine cone, and this is what I got. So I added it into Design Space, and this is what it came up with. So I want to do the pine needles green and have the pine cone brown. So I'm still kind of rather new to contour, but I know that button can maybe help me because this image is all one piece because I copied it from Google. So I'm going to make a duplicate of it just in case I do it wrong. I'm going to move it down here. So with this selected, I'm going to go to the contour button. I'm going to wait for it to pull it up, and I think that I can get rid of some of the image. So the first thing I'm going to get rid of is actually the pine cone itself. So I think, I'm not sure what all these, oh, that one takes away that one. I want to leave the pine needles, but I want to get rid of the pine cones. I'm going to go in and just click all of these to get rid of the pine cone. And if I think it's what it's doing, I'm correct. It's just getting rid of the whole pine cone, which is what I want to do, and I want to keep the leaves itself. So once it's gone, I'm going to click out and see what it looks like. Perfect, yes, it took it away, so I did do it. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to leave this smaller like it was. And then with the second one that I have here, I'm going to do the opposite and get rid of all the pine needles. So I'm going to select it, I'm going to go to contour, and do the same thing, but instead of getting rid of the pine cone, instead of getting rid of the pine cone, I'm going to get rid of the needles. So let's make it a little bit smaller. Whoops, too small. I think it was this button. Got rid of most of them, but I don't want to get rid of the pine cone, so I'm going to look through, go to the bottom maybe and see, yep, and just take away those extra pieces up in the leaves. just want to get rid of the leaves and leave the pine cone alone. I'm going to go in here and just take these out quick. So I got them all, so I'm going to X out again. Perfect, and there is my pine cone. That's great. So I'm just going to resize this a little bit because I did mess with it. And now I have it separated. So now I can go in and change the leaves to a green. Right? Yeah, perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, guys. I just learned something new. So I changed the leaves to the green, and then I'm going to change the pine cone to a brown color. Well, that was fun. Okay, I'm so glad she came in here and told me it needed something else, because it definitely did. So, wow, I love how it looks. I'm going to make the pine cone maybe a little bit bigger. And there. So, I love how it looks. I like the size of the whole thing. I'm going to select it, and it tells me how big it is. So, I'm actually going to make it just a tad bit bigger. And I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to weed it out, and then I will show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you how I apply it to my camper wall. Wow, I'm excited about this, guys. I never really knew about that contour button before. So I learned something new. I hope you guys learned something new, but that was fun. So perfect. So I'm going to cut this out quick, and I'll show you the next step.
So I have it on my transfer tape, and I'm just going to line it up and put it where I want it, but I have some other things that go with it as well. So there's the first part. It's Oracal 651, so it will not come off unless you scrape it off. Then I have some more parts to it. Like this. You guys like attic wonder.
Down to, oh, okay.
And there's the finished product. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Please subscribe and give me a big thumbs up. Have a great day.